Hey there, everybody. Professor Cloud here with our next episode of Jurassic World Evolution 2. Now, in our last episode, we started a new mode called Chaos Theory, where we actually get to build out the parks from the different movies. And we started working with the one from Jurassic Park, which means we're going to be building not a preserve, but an actual theme park where people will come to view dinosaurs and things like that. So we're going to be doing some of the same types of features and functions that we found in the first game combined with some of the features and functions that we're getting in this game. So we made it through the first dinosaur releases, which were the ones from the first movie. I can't even think of their names off the top of my head, but we also released Triceratops as well. We've done some expeditions, we've gotten some DNA, and we need to do some more. But we have at least gotten 2 dinosaurs in their enclosures, and we're, I think, almost ready to open up the park. So let's go ahead and jump back in. Okay. So here we are, and Velociraptors is who I was talking about. So we've got 2 Velociraptors right now. One of them is an alpha. Actually, I think there's 3. One of them is an alpha, and then the other ones are supposed to be fairly innocuous in comparison, but we definitely have the one that is the alpha, and you can see the little crown there next to its name or its type of its species. We did get one single Triceratops. We have we have 2 now. We have 2 Triceratops. You'll also notice that I gave myself room to put in another enclosure here. Actually over here, so that we can then run the road along this way and build out the theme park this way. We also will have the ability to do so outside of the Velociraptor pen. We could take the road down this way and take advantage of this area. So there's a lot of potential opportunity here. We have all of the buildings. You'll notice down at the bottom it says increase total dinosaur species to 4. We've got 2 already. We need to build a functioning park tour and ensure enough dinosaurs are viewable from the park tour. Now, the park tour part, I have never done before, so I don't know what that's going to entail. As far as species are concerned, the first thing I want to do is actually look at who Triceratops are happy to be around. Here we go. So, Microceratus, okay, I'm not even going to try and pronounce some of these. Let's see if we can find one of these on this list to put in the enclosure with the Triceratops. The Triceratops themselves, where is it? Oh, it's not here. View database entry. Here's what I'm looking for. Nope, this doesn't tell us either. Huh. Oh, it told us in the DNA section. Or not in the DNA section, in the hatchery. Yeah, so here we go. A batch size of 1 to 6. Well, that's just eggs, though. That doesn't really tell me much. Yeah, it doesn't tell me like what it prefers as far as number of in a pack, like how many you can put into an enclosure together. In any case, let's take a look at this list again. Micro, Orni, Sarah, Anki, and Hadro. Alright, so let's see if we can get an expedition and grab DNA from either one of those. Alright, so that's Velociraptor. Okay, Para was not one. Dilos. There's another Triceratops. Nope. It doesn't look like it. Okay. Well, then it looks like we're going to have to go with a different enclosure. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm perfectly fine with that. I was just hoping that maybe we could actually get dinosaurs in the same enclosure together and save us on a little bit of space. So let's go and do Struthiomimus, maybe? Or whatever this one is, the Parasaurolophus. Okay, we need to make sure that he gets some sleep. We need 5. Okay, so there's that. Let's go ahead and make sure that he gets some rest. All right. Now, build a functioning park tour. I have made sure to put viewing galleries on each of the enclosures. Actually, while the expedition is off and going, I should go ahead and build another enclosure and extend the road. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Let me slow things down a little bit. And I'm going to just have this connect. So let's put a gate maybe here. Let's put that there. And then let's go ahead and extend this. Make sure that that did, in fact, connect. All right, so we don't have power, which means we need to extend. All right, let's do that now. Okay, so that gets power. Next is let's get that's medical. And add task. And the response facility. Let's go Ranger Team 2, add task. All right, and then let's extend the road. Well, actually, let's go ahead and put in the viewing gallery. Okay. Now, granted, doing the expedition, I still have to synthesize the dinosaurs, so I didn't really need to slow things down. Now that I sit here and think about it, because I'm still going to have to synthesize put together the eggs and hatch the eggs before the dinosaurs can even be put in here. I will probably reduce this pond to some degree, or lake, actually, I guess is probably a better term. Let's... Also, let's start putting down... Okay, so the expedition is complete. View fossils. Alright, let's sell, sell, sell. Okay. Oh, these are the guys with the single horns off the top of their head. Cool. Alright, we'll do those first. And how much do we need? We need 3. Alright, so we'll use him. Alright, so that's underway. We should probably go ahead and do another one. Okay. Alright, we've got this ready to go. It's got power. Okay, I want to start putting in some amenities. The easiest ones, and I also want to start doing some research. So let's definitely take a look at research first. Okay, that we cannot unlock any of this because we need our park's rating to be higher. Alright, let's take a look at the following. So we've got attractions. Basic guest attraction module. Viewing platform. Tour ride. Tracked tour rides that provide dinosaur visibility within and around enclosures. Most suitable for adventure guests. Okay, so let's do that. And we need... There we go. Yes, comfort. We need 30 guests in the park to unlock anything else. Amenities. We need more guests in the park to unlock anything else. Power. We need the park rating to be higher. Research required. What is this? Efficiency upgrades. Cost upgrades. Injury treatment upgrades. Okay, so we want to start doing these as soon as we have some availability. Alright, enclosures. Park rating. Park rating. Looks like we probably have a need in order to make those available. Confined space adaptation. Oh, these are specific genome modifications. Heart and lung muscle strength. Okay. We have slowed brain aging. Tooth and claw hardness. Group adaptation enables the application of the group gene, which influences the sociability of characteristics. Increases the chance of a dinosaur gaining the social trait and reducing the chance of a dinosaur gaining the antisocial trait. Okay. Okay, so... let's speed up time a little bit. Oh. Yeah, so I want to start putting in restrooms and small amenities. We just unlocked a new genome. All right, so the Parasaurolophus, I have no idea if that's correct, is now ready at 65%. I am going to go ahead, though, and start... Yep, that's Staff Center. Here we go. Let's sell these as we're supposed to. Okay. I'm going to wait for those to finish before I try to synthesize one. And then I guess we go get... Let's go get some additional genome for... What do we want to add? See, here's my question. What do I want to add? Do I want to add another Velociraptor? I think I probably do. I think I probably want to add another... we just unlocked zip lines. Which, that's interesting. I don't know that I want to add another Triceratops. Alright. Let's set up for... Okay, this is 89%. This is excellent. So there is a chance for Thirsty. Do we want to modify... 50% chance for long-lived. Being we have it. Alright, how much do we need? We need 6. Okay. Alright, so that'll be our third species. Resupply. Okay. Oh, hold on. I need to send somebody to rest. Oops, wrong one. Okay. Let's send you to rest. Oh, yeah, we have a new database. Or a new dinosaur. Actually, we have a lot of them. You know what? I probably don't want to do another Triceratops because I'd like to put an Ankylosaurus in with the Triceratops, knowing that they play well together. Alright, so you are now ready. Let's select the eggs. Thirsty. 30% water metabolic rate. Health loss whilst dehydrating. And an increase in water needs. Actually, that's not what I want. Alright, so then in that case, let's synthesize another one. Okay. Alright, and then amenities-wise, let's put down a restroom here. Select eggs. Okay, here we go. This one has the long-lived. This one ends up becoming the alpha. 5. Okay, there we go. Alright, so I'm going to wait for that one, and then I'm going to put them both into the new enclosure. Alright, so we got a restroom there. Alright, what am I doing? Oh, we're configuring it. Donuts. We have donuts, steaks, and other. I'm going to go with donuts. Donuts is fine. Interior modules. Fish tank. Let's do fossil display. Let's do ice cream machine. Let's do selfie spot. And then let's make sure that you're connected. There we go. All right. So let's release via airlift.
Asset to be collected.
Release via airlift.
Heading to collect the asset.
Oh, that's right. There's 2 of them.
Collecting asset.
Okay. Alright, let me take a look at my people here to see if I need to send anybody else. Let's send you to rest. And let's send you to rest. And you.
Transit has commenced. Asset transported.
Lonely. Well, that's going to get taken care of here shortly. You're okay.
Transportation underway.
Okay, so this is the alpha. And here's the third.
Asset transportation complete.
Population 3. And then we need ground nut. Now they keep saying lonely, but oh, we need more. It looks like we need at least a minimum of 4. Okay. Well, then I guess we'll have to synthesize more. Let's do that. Six. Okay. All right, in the meantime, let's go send out an expedition. And let's figure out a fourth. Wonder why some of these are locked. Oh, we have to research. Dilophosaurus, Struthiomimus. Pachyrhinoceros? Okay, let's do that. Unfortunately, it means that I'm not going to be able to do any research. Okay, we've got our synthesis. Let's select the eggs. Alright, hold on a minute. This one's good. This one's good. This one's got the alpha, got an alpha in it, and we don't need another alpha. Same thing here. Alright, we'll just take these two. Alright, that should help with these guys. These guys are currently at 85% comfort, so they're okay, but the minute we put in two more, they'll be in great shape. Alright, why can we not open the park? Oh, I'm guessing they're not going to let us open the park until we actually finish these items. Okay. Alright, so we're going to have to focus on the ride then, the tour. Okay, let's get you...
En route to pick up the asset.
There we go. Alright, expedition's completed.
Parasaurolophus to the park.
Right, so... That's kind of cool looking. Pachyrhinoceros. That'll at least get us the fourth
Asset in
species.
transit.
All right, let's see what how these guys feel.
Asset has been transported.
Vehicle under threat. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Actually, considering I now see... Yeah, population 2. So that's the minimum for a Triceratops. We could add a third. And we
Delivery has been completed.
probably should. Okay, good. They're now at 100%. Excellent. Alright, now the thing is, we're starting to lose money. Well, not starting to. We are losing a lot of money. Okay, research. Let's do cost upgrades. Control center, cheaper construction, control center, efficient administration, staff center, task cost. And we need how much? 9? Okay, we'll do that. Okay, so we have the tour unlocked now. That gives us access to the zip line. And then a configurable attraction for guests? I don't know what that even means. Okay. Alright, so we've got an amenity, we've got a restroom. Let's see now, where do we set up... Park tour. I'm thinking we put it right at the arrival point. Okay. It's going to need power. So, power, small substation. I know, I'm getting there. Incomplete track. An attraction to build through enclosures and aviaries for dinosaur visibility. The number of vehicles in the ride can be altered. Tours also improve transport rating by reducing the distance guests have to walk from the arrival point to destinations. Alright. Let me see what these cost upgrades are first. Okay, that's not... Okay, none there. There are none here. Advanced scanners. Decreases the time to scan dinosaurs by 90%. Alright, at the moment, I don't think we need that. Improved yield. Increases returned fossils by up to 50%. Staff center cost. Decreases scientists' rest and training costs by 10%. Decrease scientists' rest time by 10%. Let's decrease the cost. And speaking of, we probably have... Yes. Send you to rest. And everybody else should be fine. Alright, I'm going to send out an expedition for more Triceratops. Fossil storage. Increases fossil storage prior to extraction from 18 to 24. Increase simultaneous fossil extraction capacity from 10 to 17. Yeah, I mean, those are all great. I want them, but I don't need them right now. Visitor Center. Improve construction. Decreases the construction cost globally by 20%. Decreases scientist hiring fees by 25%. Let's do improved construction. Alright, what about hatchery? Nothing. I doubt there's any... Okay. Not really sure why this is there, but... Okay. Yeah, there's no upgrades for them. Alright. Let's do the track. Edit tour route. Oh, I see. So it starts there. Okay. I wonder if I can move... Can I move these things? Move. Let's put you there instead. Why is it not... Oh, there we go. It won't let me... This is very strange. It won't let me do a cable. Alright, then I guess we'll do it the hard way. Okay, so that one's there. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this differently then. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it to the other side. Alright, let's... Yeah, let's do it here. Oh, I see why I'm having problems. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I need to run it closer to the road, or to the walkway. There we go. Okay, now then. I feel like I spend the majority of my time playing this game by fighting the camera. Okay, so we'll go this way. Man, they won't even let you cross the path. Four track. I also don't know why it's curving. I have no idea why it's curving. Okay. So we can connect the track from there. That's fine. Okay, so that's another stopping point. Got it. One vehicle per 100 meters. You can actually drive the tour vehicle. Okay, this one I have... Okay, it was... No? Oh, I think I understand. They want it curved. Yeah, okay, so here we go. Okay, so we can hit there. Do we really want them near the velociraptors? I think we just want them near the velociraptors. We can take them in with the Triceratops and the others, but let's leave them outside the... Yeah, so... Trying to think of how I want to do this, because my initial thought was we take them here, and then we run them down to here and here, and then maybe we wrap them up here so that they can then get on the walking path and head back. Photo point. Oh, yeah. Let's put a photo point here near the... Yeah. Okay. I really don't like this stuff. Why does the camera have to move? Oh, I see the difference. One is a concrete, one of them is just a thing along the road. Those are paths. They won't let you change an existing one to one of the other types. No. It is what it is. How is that curve too sharp? I do not get that. All right, then let's change By the way, I'm losing money hand over fist here. Alright, let's... I'm going to move that. I'm going to move it down here so that I can make room for the track. Okay. I wish there was a way to get to the track easier without having to go... Yeah. There probably is, and I just don't know it. Alright, so let's go like this. Photo spot there. Okay. I'm going to have to check on the comfort of the animals after this. Actually, hold on. Oh, for crying out loud. There's probably keybinds for all of this. That's... Oh, I was actually doing regular. Okay. For some reason... There we go. Okay. Okay. Actually, hold on. It needs to be like this. Curve too sharp. How is that too sharp? Okay. There we go. Alright, and then... So that's that. Let's put a path from here to here. There we go. How is it incomplete? I guess they want you to wrap it all the way back around. Yeah, they want you to wrap it all the way back around. And I'll bet you anything they do not want you to wrap it back on itself. All right. I don't know how I'm going to do this then. All right, let me check on something. They're still content. I'm actually kind of surprised that they're still content, considering I took out... Okay, their ground fiber is a little low. Okay, here we go. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good for them. Okay. Let me check on these guys. Yeah, they're still at 100% each. Let me take a look at their environment real quick. Population. I could increase their population, which is good to know. Ground nut. They've got enough area. Yeah, they're good. They're in really good shape. Oh, I really don't like that I'm going to have to do this. Because it means that I'm going to have to do something like this. Well, I suppose I could take them by the staff center. Okay. All right. Man, I really don't want to do this, but I'm going to. Oh, there's a live prey feeder right there. Okay. Like, what is preventing me from doing this? All right, where's the road? Well, that doesn't help me at all. Wonder why they won't let you put a junction too close to a building. I don't understand that one. To me, that's obvious. I mean, I can move the building, especially the expedition center, which I guess I'm going to have to do. All right. Move. Okay. And then, of course, I cannot edit the route from there. Okay. So we have built a functioning park tour. Now we need to do the increase of species. Speaking of, where are we with fossils? Let's sell whatever we can, make a little bit of money here. There's a Triceratops. Alright, let's do these Pachy. Do I have any upgrades available? Oh yeah, the extraction capacity and yeah. Okay. Number that I can hold and number that I can actually extract from. They limit me to 10 as far as number that I'm able to extract from at a time. Oh, the Expedition Center's not finished rebuilding. So what I ended up doing is, and to be honest with you, I may end up switching, because I've got a bit that's a piece of the concrete that's concrete based for the tour. I should, yeah, let me
all personnel. Our weather
put
forecast
another
has been updated. The storm warning level has been raised.
photo spot there and maybe a photo spot there. And speaking of, we do not have
Attention all personnel. Please proceed to cover and remain there until the storm subsides.
a log viewing gallery. That's kind of cool. Why do I not have the storm center? Expedition upgrades. Storm defense upgrades. This is what I want. Okay, so we're going to have to do this research next. Oh, yeah, it does. Well, I might as well wait for the storm to pass. So there's Packy. Alright, let's get the storm defense upgrades in place. I also really need to get training. the other one? There it is. Alright, you're gonna have to get rested after this. So ensure enough dinosaurs are viewable from the park tour. I don't know how we're going to do this. Like, I don't know how that's going to be guaranteed. Other than, I mean, it's running the tour right now. As you can see here. Alright, so it sees 3 of the velociraptors. Actually, where are the velociraptors? There's one. I wanted to see... Yeah, so minimum of 3 for them too. We probably need to put another prey thing down. Which I am absolutely going to do. And do it out here away from... Yeah, so they saw 3... Wonder why they're starting from here. Oh, I see what they're doing. No, they are doing it from both sides. All right, we should be able to synthesize Packy now. 68%. Not fantastic, but... Let's do another expedition. Struthiomimus, Dilophosaurus, Struthiomimus, Para, and Velociraptor. Alright, let me then... Let's synthesize another Velociraptor. We have somebody that we need to rest. Okay. Okay, so research is complete for storm defense. Vehicle upgrades. We should then have staff center. Oh. No, that's not what I want. Increases return fossils by up to 50%. Storm defense, there it is. Provides a weather warning for dangerous storms, prevents this building taking damage from storms. Okay. So, unfortunately, that is not what I thought that research was. I thought it actually unlocked buildings. We do now have access to alternative power distribution. Guest comfort. Or guests gain access to buildings that increase guest comfort across the park. Small hotel, emergency bunker. That's what I was looking for, was the emergency bunker. I need 30 guests, though, to unlock it. That's... Okay, that's what I was looking for. Upgrades that can be applied to buildings to improve the performance of their associated park teams. Automatic resupply upgrades. Injury treatment upgrades. Efficiency upgrades. Staff center improved costs. Okay. Alright, we have eggs. Nope. Nope. Deselect all. Can I not... I don't want either one. Discard all eggs. There it is. Alright, let's try that again. Yeah, it's only saying 4 of 5 dinosaurs. We're not getting 5. It could be because this pathing is too far away from where the dinosaurs are. For the para Saurolophus. I'll get it right eventually. Alright, so we can definitely do this one. Yeah, we'll just do this one. And then I still need to do another enclosure with another dinosaur, unless one of these two... Let's see if one of these two can... Okay, nope, Pachyrhinoceros is not there. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. Well, crap. So what I think I'm going to need to do then is probably put the next enclosure over here, or even around the pathing, so that the paths, so that, sorry, the tour, so that the tour can actually take a look. Alright, let's go ahead and release. Okay. Okay, we got the 5 out of 5 now. Alright, so now all we need to do is add a new species. That's all we need to do at this point. So what I think I'm going to do then is... We'll do that in the next episode, because we're already over what I have been doing for this particular series. I've been trying to keep these videos to under an hour, and we're definitely a little over this time. So for that, I do apologize. But in any case, we're going to continue this, see if we can get the 4th species, probably, definitely the Pachyrhinoceros, and get their enclosure in place, and therefore hopefully be able to open up the park and not be underwater with our revenues. So as always, if you have been enjoying the content, please hit that thumbs up button for me. If you haven't subscribed, please do that as well. Please feel free to put any recommendations or suggestions into the comments, and hopefully I will see you in the next episode. Talk to you soon.